let's not stick the wheels up at mid-track.
Hi and welcome to episode 6 of season 7 of A Brief History of Nothing on the 29th of April 2017. I'm a year out.
You're a little behind.
I'm a little behind. I feel quite a bit behind. 2080.
Yes.
And what happened on this day?
Right. What happened on this day was Joan of Arc led the French army in the victory over the English at Orleans.
And then later they burned her at the stake. Which, yay, we defeated the English. Now we're going to burn you at the stake.
Yes, yes.
And they're really grateful.
You great little war winner, you. Now we're going to kill you.
Yes.
Okay. Now in 1813.
Vulcanized rubble was patented.
Yes. In 1916, the Irish nationalists were forced into surrender to the British in Dublin.
Yes. There were other splinter groups right up through the 1960s and 70s, but the actual, the main nationalists were surrendered, yes.
Okay, now, the Nazi concentration camp Dachau was liberated by the Allied troops on this day in 1945.
And in 1992, 4 LA police officers were acquitted of charges stemming from the beating of Rodney King, and a whole bottom load of riots broke out as a result.
You mean load?
I'm going to have to bleep that, thank you.
Not a problem.
Okay. Anyway, we escaped again.
Yes, we were out in the countryside again.
At having a going out to the drag racing meet, which happens twice a year, I believe.
It used to be 3 times, now it's twice a year.
Twice a year.
It's nostalgia drag. So Cruiser Magazine host a hot rod show and drag racing meeting at Willowbank Raceway in Queensland.
And I actually interviewed one of the teams. I was intending to interview more, but as you can hear, I'm still playing with a cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was interviewed more.
Cold alone.
Okay. Keep making silly jokes, I will sneeze on you.
Okay.
And here's my interview with the team that is in charge of the vintage gasser team, Knuckle Duster. And we're back. So exactly what is, for those young'uns like me,
Right.
what is vintage gasser?
Okay. It is essentially pre-1950s hot rods or 1950s to 1970 sedans and or coupes, whatever. They got their name because unlike full competition cars with these sedans, instead of running on racing fuel, ran on gasoline, so the Americans tagged them as gassers. But they are, what we were looking at today, a vintage gas, which try and recreate an era from 1950 through to 1970. So the cars have run strict regulations, so they are of the period. They cannot have sponsorship. They must be sign written on each side so that the paying audience can read the signs. As you notice, that Knuckle Duster had Knuckle Duster. And you'll also notice the car has a negative rake, which means the front is higher than the back. Beam axles are desired so that the front's run under a beam axle. The engines have got to be era appropriate as well. The only thing that is allowed, they have to meet all modern safety standards, however.
Yep.
But the wheels have to be of an era. And remember, these cars for drag cars are pretty heavy. So even though some of them have some pretty big motors in them, not many gases get down towards the 10-second bracket because they're a pretty heavy car. 10 seconds is the limit. They can't run under 10 seconds for vintage gas. And any other?
Yeah. Well, So essentially, they have to be either American or Australian.
American, Australian. For this is Australian rules. American or Australian cars are manufactured pre-1970.
Yeah. So they're essentially meant to be of the era that they were racing of that time period. So,
Yes.
as a European or Japanese aren't allowed of that either.
Very popular in gas ranks are things like Ford Crown Victorias, Custom Lines, 56, 57 Chevs, 55, 56, 57 Chevs, and quite a few compact Fairlanes because they are emulating the Thunderbolt Fairlane series that Ford produced for drag racing in the early 60s. But yeah, there are a few hot rod style cars, so pre-48 hot rod style cars in gas.
There's also Chrysler is very popular as well, I've noticed.
Oh, the old Mopars. Yeah, Mopars have always been popular in gas. There was a very famous gasser in the States in the 60s called High and Mighty. It was a coupe that was running in the 60s in the States. But yeah, it's a field I'd love to get into. I love vintage gas.
Yeah. Alright, well, okay. So, now we've explained to you what vintage gas is, because I'm sure you were always wondering what that was.
Yes.
Yes. Who got born on this day?
People.
Some people did.
Some people did. Alexander II, Tsar of Russia, was born on this day in 1818.
And in 1963...
1863.
1863. I'm only a century out.
Yeah, you're a year behind and a century out. You're doing well.
Okay, so that means I'm 99 years out. Yeah. Yes, in 1863, William Randolph, politician and media mogul, was born on this day.
Yep. Duke Ellington. Few people will know who Duke Ellington is. His real name was Edward Kennedy Ellington.
Yes.
He was born on this day in 1899.
We're known for his skills on the trumpet.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
It was?
Oh, no. Anyway.
Yeah, I thought he was a trumpet. It must have been someone else. I might have been getting my
Now,
wires crossed.
for the Star Trek fans, and I think every one of them will probably know this one, Kate Mulgrew. It's her birthday today. She was born on this day in 1955.
Yes, and Orange is the New Black as well. She's on that as well.
Yes, now she's currently starring in Orange is the New.
And on 1958, Michelle Pfeiffer, fairly well-known actress. She's been, I think, Prince of Egypt. She was a voice in that. She's been on a few other bits and pieces.
Fabulous Baker Boys, yeah.
In the last 30 years, she's been in just about everything but the kitchen sink, pretty much.
Yep, and men have drooled over her ever since. And one of my faves was always a Jan boy, Eve Plum. She was born on this day, also in 1958. Okay, that's us done and dusted for another episode. I hope you like drag racing.
Yes.
If you like us, hit like. If you don't like us, inflict us on your friends. Below me is a wonderful subscribe button. Hit it.
There's a bell icon next to it.
Make me happy, hit my button. Okay, we'll see you on the dark side.
PG-rated program.
Yeah. We'll see you on the dark side. I still have the cookies and you're not getting any.
Unfortunately. Alright.
Bye.